So it's a Saturday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 46, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. I'm back in the basement with the fucking water heater over there running because a motherfucker be in the shower. So I gotta deal with that. and we're coming home. We're out all day today. And I'm coming home and I'm like, ugh, we just got done fucking going to the damn store for some little bullshit. And I'm like, all right, are we done? And Erica's like, no. And I was like, ha. And she goes, don't you have to record a podcast? And I was like, motherfucker, you are right. You are right. So that is where we're at, because I totally spaced it. Today we went to this, we met my sister and brother-in-law at the Pageant of Steam, which is, it's I don't want to say tractors, because it's more than tractors. It's like all these steam engines and shit, all this 100-year-old fucking massive equipment and restored shit and unrestored shit and a massive flea market. Boy, if I was still going hard in the motherfucking hammers, I would have fucking had a field day today, because they had all the hammers. And then if Brandon saw it, you can ask him. A dude, you guys ever seen the people who do like epoxy tables and shit, river tables? They do that electric shit that like fucking spreads through the wood and makes it like almost look like a lightning bolt. Well, a dude did that to a ball peen hammer, and then it just did that, and then threw like a fucking resin coat over it. Didn't do anything with the metal. And I was like, I'm looking at him, and he was selling it. It was like for fucking sale. I'm sure he wanted $30 for it. And I was like, dude, the shit that I used to make fucking is ridiculous compared to this fucking thing. I should have asked how much he was trying to get out of it just to see. It was just like, it was a piece of shit too. It wasn't even like put back together properly. The head, I could have just ripped the head off. But I was like, damn, man, this motherfucker's trying to sell this shit. Made me actually feel good that like I actually made something at some point that was fucking tits. And made me feel good. Excuse me, I'm sorry, man. I know I shouldn't be drinking that fucking sparkling water before I do this, but excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But so we did that. We met out there. It's like an hour and 20 minutes away from here. Oh, look, there it goes. Just went off. Yeah, shower time's over. So we went out there, and my sister got there. At some point she showed up, and Brandon and I were hanging out, and all the kids and everybody, we were walking around looking at shit, and it was a good time, man. It was nice. I had a lot of fun. And my ma and Steve were supposed to meet us, but their cat died today. And he was a big orange cat. He was like fucking 20 something pounds. He was huge. He was a good boy. So he ended up dying. So they couldn't make it. I felt bad. I felt bad for the cat. I felt bad for them. So we'll have to link up soon, and hopefully no more deaths happen of any kind. Of deaths of any kind. I'm getting sick of dying. So, what's been on my mind lately? Well, a couple things. First thing is we got a little, this is a small project about to come out with I don't want to say who right yet. It's small. It's gonna be 10 pieces, but I think it's gonna be cool as shit. Somebody that I've known for a while through the Blue Top stuff, and if you're from Philly or pretty much East Coast or anywhere in the fucking world, the name might be familiar to you. So we're just doing a small 10-piece project, but it's cool. He mixed our stuff with some other stuff, and he was like, yo, this shit is pretty good. And I just so happen to have both of these things on hand, our stuff, and I just happen to have the other stuff on hand. It's no other competitor's products, I'll tell you that. It's not any of that. But so I said, yo, we should make a small run of this shit and call it the blend. So he's like, and I almost thought he was gonna say no, and he's like, fuck yeah, that'd be funny as shit. Just do a little one. And I was like, hell yeah. So we're gonna drop a little limited. It's not gonna be anything crazy, but could grab it while you can, boy. It'll be out soon. So I'm happy about that. And just kind of reaching around. Pause. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Hey, yo. I've just been putting my feelers around, trying to see what's going on out in those streets and who's doing what where, and reaching out to some shops. Man, I reached out to this shop. I ain't gonna say no names. And the dude said something crazy back to me, right? And I was like fucking confused. I'm like, why is this guy saying this to me? And I just didn't. I still don't understand why the dude talked to me crazy like this. And then I responded back, hi, Pizza Man. Pizza Man just came down in the basement to see what's good. And so I responded back because I thought, like, sometimes I've actually, it's happened once or twice where I thought that someone had, whether, we'll just say Crink or whatever the fuck, they made a post, they got some Crink markers, some mops, some markers or whatever. And I just kind of assume that they're a fucking graffiti shop. And then I come to find out they're more like an art shop. And it's, in my experience, typically like an art shop, they don't really want anything to do with us. Our shit doesn't have a fucking barcode kind of shit. They don't. I guess it's more of a hassle dealing with someone like me than, ordering whatever from Montana or Molotov or whoever the fuck. Excuse me. So I kind of just thought that this place was maybe an art shop. And I just didn't look into it. Maybe they felt disrespected that I was trying to push my, my fucking vandal shit on them. Because I was. but I just didn't know at what capacity or type of shop they were. So he responded back with something fucking crazy. And I was like, oh. And I said, I'm sorry. I thought you were a fucking graffiti shop. And that seemed to insult this person more. And I'm like, I mean, fucking. And then a couple things were exchanged, and I actually held my fucking composure, and I didn't say anything crazy. And but I'll tell you, it fucking bothered me. And it bothered me for one night into the next day. And I'm not saying it just consumed my thoughts, but I kept thinking about it, and I kept going back, and I'm like, all right, well, who is this? Or, like, I'm thinking, well, who is this person? Or why did they do this? Why did they say this? What did I do to them? Was it someone that I told to fuck off in the past? Or what is it? Why? It reminded me of that old fucking Louis C.K. suck a bag of dicks fucking skit. Where the guy said, in a roundabout way, I don't remember exactly. I only heard it once. It was pretty funny at the time when I heard it. He said, and the guy said, hey, buddy, suck a bag of dicks. And then he walked away. And he said, and I was like, no, I have so many questions. I kind of felt like that. Like, wait, why are you acting? But I didn't want to ask, like, yo, what the fuck? Because at the time I was just thinking, fuck you then, whatever, bitch. But then I let it bother me. And I still never found out. And now it's been a couple days and I don't fucking give a shit. And I've since talked to people about it. And they said, fuck him, whatever. And I'm not omitting any part of the fucking story. Like, this is what happened. I got, it's right there. So I know some people will tell a story and only tell a portion of the story where it makes the other person sound like a total cock, but they left out the part where they said this or that. And when I explained this situation to somebody else and showed them, like, this is the talk, he's like, oh yeah, no, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, what the fuck? That was kind of anyway. But it made me think. It actually, in a way, it benefited. There was a benefit in a couple ways. The first way was that I didn't say anything fucking crazy, and I know a lot of people who have been here a while. I'm kind of known for that. I'm known for, fuck you, go suck a fucking dick, suck a bag of dicks, or whatever. I'm known for fucking just saying wild shit, and I've been staying away from that. And like I talked about before, I don't know if it's because I'm maturing or because I gotta respect the business, because there's people who like to see what I have going on, and if I lose this because of some dumb shit that I said, a lot of people are gonna be missing out, not just me. But see, okay, so I say all this, right? I say all this. But then I'm also trolling on fucking posts about shit that means nothing. And when I was talking to my friend about this, and he's like, so what account were you actually doing this on? And I'm like, oh shit, the fucking business account. And he's like, yeah, I'm not telling you what to do. You do whatever you want. He's like, but I don't recommend it. And I'm like, you're so fucking right. Like, what am I fucking doing? And it's for nothing. It's not like I'm out there fucking protesting, some mistreatment somewhere or whatever. I'm on a fucking thing about a garbage man telling people that I've been fucking thrown out. I've been fucking in the sanitation business for fucking 30 years and just saying all kinds of crazy shit to people that I've been out on disability since 1986, which I was born in 1986. I'm just saying all this shit to get people fucking riled up. I got some other kid riled up because I commented on some video where I was like, oh, look at that. Homeboy stood up and didn't do nothing. And this dude tried to fucking race bait me into, oh, yeah, I know why you're sticking up for the other guy. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, why am I sticking up for the other guy? Tell me why. You know why. You know why. I said, I'm Palestinian, right? And he's like, yeah. And the dude he started saying some crazy shit, like insinuating that I was being racist, but then saying some crazy wild racist shit himself. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold on a second here. You just tried to race bait me, which is bullshit. And it was just a total, dude, the video was, let me tell you real quick. The video was some big white dude, big doofy motherfucker, was yelling at some employee somewhere. And another dude, I don't know if he's a black dude or if he was, I couldn't tell. You can't really see him. I can't really tell. But he wasn't a white dude. He stood up and was like, yo, something. And then the white dude started fucking yelling at him like, what the fuck, do something about it then. And I'm like, wait, watching this video, I'm like, all right, they're about to fight. And then the dude who stood up didn't do anything. And I said, So my comment to this video was, oh, look at that, homeboy stood up and fucking tried that shit and it didn't work. You tried to punk this dude with the fucking, I'm gonna do something, and then you didn't do nothing. Dude, so I proceeded to say, if you're just gonna stand up say something and then not do anything, at least just sit down and get a better fucking angle on the video so I could see it a little bit closer, because this dude was closer. And this made this other guy go fucking crazy. He was like, "Don't be talking about Texas." And I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about, man? I was like, yeah, I know why. I know why you said this, and I know why. Dude, all I'm saying is the fucking guy didn't do nothing. And that kind of shit annoys me. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are, what color you are, what country you're from. If you start saying wild shit and you stand up, like when you're standing up, you're fucking standing up. It's time. It's fucking time. So if you think you're gonna stand up and then verbally punk somebody, if you do, good for you. But when you try that shit and it's clear that the person that you're trying to intimidate is not fucking scared of you, you gotta do something about it, man. You can't just sit there and fucking, because then you just look like a fucking tool. And I was pointing that out, and then so we're going back and forth. And I mean, ultimately, at some point, I said, you know what's funny? I said, is I don't care about either one of those people. I don't care about you. I said, all you did was just get roped into my fucking rodeo. Like, you just, welcome to the rodeo, partner. Because you're getting so upset, and I'm just sitting here talking shit and just lying, saying all kinds of wild shit. I was like, my wife is from Kenya. I was like, and I'm Palestinian. You can't play the race card on me. You know, I don't know, dude. I'm just breaking these fucking people's balls because I don't give a fuck. You know, and the dude has obviously had a fucking screw loose, and so let me get back to where I started. I'm doing this shit on the fucking Devastator account, and at some point, I have to start. I'm holding my tongue when it comes to the professionalism, but then doing dumb shit like that is not very fucking professional. It's not generating any fucking exposure, you know. It might be making some people laugh and shit, but you know, I maybe if I had like music, maybe if I was making music and it brought people to my page and they listen to my music, that's one thing. But the chances of someone seeing me fucking trolling in the comments and then coming and picking up a mop and a fucking scribe, those chances are, you know, they exist, but they're not betting odds. So I gotta fucking chill with that shit. You know, I really do. I gotta fucking, it's too much. So for all you guys, I'm probably gonna try my best to not be trolling for fun, just because I care about you all too much to make Devastator as a whole look like some old fuck shit, and risking something happening with the account, because people are so fucking soft these days. You know, I don't even curse anymore. You know, I say that every single time because I feel like I owe you guys all an explanation on why I don't type curse words anymore. I'd be like, dang, what's it this? Holy smoky. What the fuck? Well, no, not what the fuck, but so I feel like I owe you an explanation on why I don't type cursing anymore, but what a fucking. But okay, so as I'm, who's that? Is that Ronnie? I think Ronnie's just got back from some fucking thing he was at, because he was at the Steam show, but then we had to bring him to somewhere else. Him and Sophia had to go somewhere else. So fuck, I forgot what I was going with all this, but anyway, oh, and this kind of got off the track too, because I was upset about that dude. But I think what I wanted to make this whole fucking episode about really was that Bus from Machine Studio had put out a post the other day. I can't remember if the Machine page did it or if if he did it from his page. But see, what as you should do with certain things, you should do it on your own personal shit, not like I should be doing. But no, this isn't controversial. But he said, you ever notice? I want to say it said, did you ever notice that you don't see any real writers talking shit like that in the comments, like real dudes? And he's right, man. And if Devastator is something for the real writers, and not even writers, I mean, I think we're something for everybody. Maybe not exactly everybody, but we got a little something for whatever walk of life, any kind of edgy walk of life. We got something for you. You need a razor blade, you need a fucking box cutter, got you. You don't need to do graffiti to have a box cutter or a lighter or a fucking prayer candle or a pack of matches. You know what I mean? Or maybe t-shirts or whatever the fuck. You don't need to be no graffiti man to have that. You get yourself a Devastator pen and sign them checks with that shit, boy. But for real. Damn, I just went off on a tangent and totally fucked my train of thought up. Yeah. But that being said about the writers in the comments, I shouldn't be in the comments fucking talking crazy either, because if you fucking represent this shit in any form or fashion, you know, some of you fucking animals got tattoos and shit, which is just beautiful to me, and I'm forever grateful for that. But if you're representing this, I should be representing this shit as not like a joke either. Like, I don't think it's a joke, but I shouldn't be fucking joking on it. You know what I mean? Unless it's got something to do with what we got going on here. And by we, I mean you and me and all of us. So, you know, I gotta keep it official. I gotta keep it fucking, and it doesn't mean I have to change my beliefs. You know, I still will stand up for what's right. No one's gonna come in our comments of anybody's shit that I post and fucking say any wild shit. It's not gonna happen. You gotta go. Back in the day, I would have told you to eat a fucking dick, but now I just block you, and then I'll just continue blocking you. You gotta go. I'm not gonna have anyone talking shit about our people. If you did a tag and you're proud of it and you're proud enough to fucking send it to me, I'm proud enough to fucking show everybody, yeah, what's up? A little piece of me is right there. That's a fucking piece of me. That's a piece of everybody that's ever helped us get here. That fucking tag, that little bit of stuff on the wall, everybody contributed to that. If you've ever bought something, if you've ever shared a post, if you've ever done anything, if you've ever showed up to the show, if you've ever just sent me a message, if you've ever fucking done anything, there's a fucking piece of you. I'm holding this bottle of fucking 2X fucking pigment. There's a little piece of you in there because you helped this whole fucking thing. And I know it sounds cliche or corny, but it's so fucking true. You know, if you've done anything to help generate interest, to bring in anything, every dime, everything that's gone into this, and if you had something to do with it, that's a piece of you, and that's a piece of you behind that fucking name that's trolling in the fucking comments. So I gotta chill, and I gotta represent you guys better than that, because you believe in me, and you believe in this whole thing, this family, this us that we've built here. And I should respect it more, because I know it's been a wild fucking ride and saying a lot of shit, and a lot of people know me for that, but I don't want people to be like, yeah, can't take them seriously, like that dude in the comments, the dude in the inbox, fucking saying wild shit like this is some kind of joke, and it's not a joke to me. I'll fuck you up over this shit, but so I'm here to say, don't be fucking wilding out saying dumb shit in the comments. Yeah, you guys could say whatever you want in the comments. I love it. I love breaking balls, and it's still people who there's like inside jokes and shit, and people say wild shit. I love it, and I fucking write wild shit on people's packages that we got like things, you know, little fucking inside jokes and shit, and that stuff is great. That stuff is great, but me personally, I don't want to let you guys down because ultimately it's petty. I hate to use that term because it's thrown around so much. Petty. Everyone's petty. But it really is. Because there's no reason for it. There's no reason for me to. And I'm laughing, I'm laughing. Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing. I got this guy so mad. And it does. It makes me laugh. It makes me happy. But the big picture, the fucking big picture is I'm out there looking like a fucking chump, carrying on with somebody. And it's clear that I'm not taking it seriously. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair to everyone who believes in this. So I am gonna fucking relax. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna do my best because I'm very serious when it comes to quitting things, quitting drugs, quitting fucking smoking, whatever it is. If I say I quit, I'm done forever. And that's it. I can't say that I'm quitting trolling in the comments because I'm not ready yet. But I will work on it. I'm gonna do right by you guys. I always do. I always try to anyway. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fucking try. I'm gonna really give it a good try. And if there's something that I just can't help myself with, maybe I just won't carry on as much. Maybe busting a little chops here and there is cool. But I'm really gonna put some thought into my. I'm gonna do some thoughtful trolling. So people, but also, I kind of wanted to come here and fucking just kind of vent about being fucking upset about someone fucking breaking my balls. And, I don't know. I didn't fucking deserve that. Maybe I did. Maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I told him to fucking go suck a dick. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I said, go suck a fat dick, bitch. Probably not, but there's a possibility. Because I do say some wild shit. So, where else are we? What else we got going on? There was some other thing. Oh, I've been, well, that's not really important. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was the Violet was codename fucking NV1, NVI1, because I think the final version of it is going to be NV2, like the fucking hacker crew that I was in the 90s. I think that's what because I don't think I don't think the Violet is going to stay that I think it's going to stay Violet, but the whole plan was to improve it. And to have the NV2, like the hacker crew name, be the one that sticks. So I've been doing a little bit more deeper dives and deeper research and shit. And I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I don't know, because the stuff that I'm reading, it's gonna change the color. I think it's gonna make it work better, but it's also gonna change the fucking color. It could change the color, and I don't want that because that Violet is fucking nice. It's smooth. I like it. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's my plan anyway. I wanted to work on it, tweak it a little bit, and that wasn't gonna be its final form. So I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna fucking see. But I'm looking at a big fat fucking jar of it right now, and I'm just like, I'm so fucking happy with the way that shit turned out. I really am. I shouldn't fuck with it, but I want to. I want to make it better because it's steadfastness in the fucking in the UV. Even I got this nasty fucking UV shit, this UV blocker, and I just don't think it works good enough. It's fucking super expensive too, which doesn't mean shit. But I acquired it by doing some finessing. But if I were to have to buy it, it would be fucking crazy money. It's like only sold in an 88-pound box, and it's like a fucking 100 or 1,000, or was it 1,000? $100 a pound or some shit, or 1,000 a pound. I can't fucking remember. It's some ridiculous, real serious shit. It's like supposed to be some shit that they put on a spaceship to make it fucking give it some UV protection or some shit. And I finagled me a jar. I had 2 jars actually, but it doesn't really seem to be doing that. I mean, maybe it is in a different way, but I don't know. Because I gotta start making some more videos because Stevie just dropped off some lumber for the fucking studio. I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be I got almost all the walls pulled down. We dropped off the lumber. I gotta get some fucking 2x4x8. I gotta get some 2x4x8s, a couple pressure treated ones for the base. And that shouldn't be my excuse why I'm not doing videos, because I never had this shit before and I was making videos, but I keep saying like I want to make videos in there. The fucking test wall or whatever there's a bunch of shit in the way, but I could do other shit. So I think I'm gonna do I got a couple videos in mind that I'm gonna do soon. Probably sometime this week. If I got Monday off, maybe I'll do one of them. I think one of them's pretty cool. You're gonna like. It's a little bit different. Blue top shit. Maybe a little showcase of stuff and give you a little rundown, because I've probably said this before with my old pompous ass, but a lot of the terminology that you hear when people talk about blue tops, fucking, I pretty much coined. Like if you hear anyone say fucking 06 square or 06 round, like that's me. I fucking said that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain fucking, like if you see someone say 95 first or 95 second or O2C white line or O2C red line, like I fucking created all those terms. So I want to maybe give you guys a showcase in some fucking, because I'm pretty sure, I don't know, there might be one other guy that has probably the same collection that I do, because I don't have any fucking for sale anymore. I don't have any that I could fucking draw on anymore. 160 fucking thousand gone. But I do have one of each. And I think I'm missing one out of the fucking collection. I think I'm missing one, and it's a second version of the 94. I can't remember the month version it is, but there's 2 94s. Well, there's 3 94s. There's 94C, and then there's 2 standard 94s, and I believe I have one of them and not the other one. But I'm thinking about doing just a little walkthrough of those and showing some people, showing you some things that you might not know, or just giving you some history, because I did learn a lot of fucking history when I was doing my fucking blue top thing. And I learned why things are the way they are and why they change things, because talking with fucking postal employees on the phone for fucking long periods of time, they'll answer questions like that for you because they know this shit, and I'm sure they don't get to talk about it a lot, because who the fuck is asking why the fuck they stopped doing this in 1995, 20 years later, or never, maybe not 20 years later, but definitely 10 years later. Definitely, no, it's probably 20 years later. Yeah. No, you're right, because I feel like 95 was, but yeah, I'm an old motherfucker, so that was probably 2015. Yeah. All right, so that's what we got. What we got? Yo, shout out Mike Do, man. Mike Do keeps popping in. Fucking, he's like, yo, Mike 45th, Mike 45. Blah, blah, blah. I can't wait to get him out here, man. We're gonna fucking have. I think you guys will dig that episode, because fucking, I've known this motherfucker shit. How long, dude? 20 fucking years now? So it's close. It's close to... No, it's got to be 20 years, because the first time I went to Tix was before AJ died, because he's the first one that took me over to Tix. And he died in March of 03, so I met you in probably 03. Like, I probably met you in 03 sometime, so... It's been 20 fucking years that me and you known each other, man. And, boy, we had some fucking fun. We did have a lot of fucking fun. And I think it's going to be a fucking good time talking to you and shooting this shit. And in the last bunch of years, handful of years, you've accumulated your own stories since we kind of got further away. We got further apart, and that's fucking life. We're not little kids anymore, and we got kids, and we can't really do the same shit we used to do back in the fucking day. But I'm really looking forward to it, man. And you fucking, cause you got some real ass shit that you've had happen in your life too, that I can't wait to talk to you about, and just and let everybody know your story. So I'm looking forward to that, dude. But and I'm looking forward to Billy's old fucking ass getting out here at some point. We gotta get Taro back in this motherfucker. We gotta get Joe Stopa in this motherfucker. We gotta get, who the fuck else is supposed to come and fucking holler? Dubby's supposed to come out. Dubs, he's supposed to come out and fucking sit down. Who the fuck else? I don't know, mad people are supposed to come and sit down. Oh, fucking AB, from No Love Club, he's gonna come sit down at some point. So True Chains is gonna come back. We're gonna have a fucking full conspiracy episode. Fucking Silo probably gonna come back. Everyone, holler at me. We'll sit the fuck down. We'll talk about it. Especially when we get to the studio. That'll be ill. So I had a little spot. But all right, man. All right. That's it. I gotta shut this shit down. I gotta work in the morning, so I gotta fucking chop this episode up real quick and get it up there for y'all motherfuckers. Pep, I see you. Max, I see you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, my friend, man. I hope everything's doing good. You're feeling good. Fucking things are turning out good for you, brother. I really do. And fucking MKA, the fucking GOAT. The GOAT. I called him Zip for mad years because I thought that was his tag name. Gas, fucking hold it down. Shout out to official fucking Ron E, little bitch. Little fucking Ron E, little motherfucker. Slap the shit out of you. Shout out to Super Dick. Fucking, who else? Shout out to the Ammo Cat. Shout out to fucking, who else we got? Who else is there? Shout out fucking Bus and Machine Studio. I fucking love you guys more than you know. Fucking, who else? Shout out to Zeph, my fucking guy. That dude, man. I think I'm coming to Syracuse soon. We're gonna have to fucking hang out and shit. He's the fucking barbecue master. So I gotta see if he'll throw down some of that barbecue for me. I fucking love him. His family's got a beautiful fucking family. Everyone's doing good over there. Fucking who else is there? Who else we got? There's so many people I deal with. Fucking shout out Brian, man. Brian is a fucking, and Brian, you probably don't know this, but when we first met, I can't remember who else was Brian. There was another Brian, and so when I would tell Erica I'm talking to Brian, she'd say, Brian who? And I say, Brian the photographer. So I call you Brian the photographer when I'm talking to Erica, and it just like, that's like, so no disrespect, you're a fucking amazing photographer. And fucking, so Brian the photographer. And then she goes, oh, I tell him I said hi. I fucking love you, man. You're fucking super great, dude. I can't wait to see you again. I hope you get some time to come back and kick it. Fucking the homie Creep Dog, he's about to he's gonna try to get up here soon and fucking kick it and just come say what's up. Fucking super fucking good dude. Fucking love him. I fucking love you guys, man. Who else is there? Everybody. Some people we don't even talk. But I see your name pop up all the time and you're still fucking rocking. Fucking, I fuck with you, man. DA from 3A. I've seen that name so much in the sheets. Like, I fuck with you. And we don't even, like, a lot of these people I don't even know. But I do, but I don't. And I fucking got love for all of you, man. And anyone can always fucking holler. You can always just send a message. I fucking chop it up with everyone. Sometimes I read shit and I'm like, I'll get back to it and I fuck up or I forget, but it's not on purpose. Sometimes I read shit and I'm working, I'm buffing a floor, or I'm stripping floors, or I'm fucking taking a piss real quick, checking my messages. So if I don't get back to you, it's never any fucking disrespect, I promise. I got a million things going on, and sometimes I just read the message. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get back to that in a minute, and then 5 fucking messages come in, and then I gotta go fucking do this or do that, or fucking whatever. The chain popped off of Ronnie's fucking bike, and I gotta go put it back on. All right. Love you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.